Hey everybody, Danny here. What is going on? So I figured I'd go live and I want to kind of show you guys a little bit about what we're doing when it comes to the local business that we're actually running, which is the car rental business. So as you all know, just from me posting and whatnot, we have bought a couple cars. We have about 10 of them, and we rent 9 of them out on online in order to kind of cover the payment, gain some profit and whatnot. So obviously, we use Turo, right? And I wanted to go ahead and really think like a local business person and really get like the marketing like mindset that I've had for the last 8 years like out of my head, and really just try to dumb it down as much as I could and see like what happens, right? Um, because at the end of the day, whether we're an agency or whether we're a local business owner, whoever's watching this stream right now or this replay later on, um, time is all we have, right? And a lot of times we just don't have enough time. And sometimes even if we're starting a business, we just don't even have the budget to like hire an agency and pay them on retainer and even employees and all this sort of stuff, right? So this business has mainly just been running just with my wife and I. Our kids have seldomly helped us with like cleaning the cars and things like that. But as far as operations goes, it's just been me and my wife. And obviously, I have my agency courses, consulting. I have all that to do full time, right? That's like my full time job. And I've been doing that for a long time. So, you know, trying to put as much time into this business to really gain some profit is not what I have. Like I don't have all the time, and my wife doesn't have like the knowledge that I have in order to do what needs to be done, right? So besides just letting Turo and kind of playing with their algorithm to feed it and get bookings from there, I wanted to do something else. And like the number one thing I think that anyone can do, which is what we're doing, is just utilizing Google search, right? So I've been in SEO almost the entire 15 years I've been doing marketing. And I'm like, okay, right now, like what is the number one thing that's the most easiest thing that anybody could do that will be able to get some results? And that's kind of what I'm going to show you guys is what we've done utilizing, and now it's been changed. Obviously, it's what Google My Business was. Now they're changing it to like Google Business Profile, I believe it's what it's being called. But essentially, it's going to be literally the same concept. Whatever platform, whatever UI changes that are going to be made, it's the same thing, right? And it really comes down from what I've noticed. Besides optimizing your profile, which I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to show you guys the entire Google My Business profile that we've done, all the optimization settings, the 3 different things that we do, or we try to do every day as much as we can, which I believe is the number one thing that's actually working, along with some search results from Google search on the website, which really isn't even optimized. And like, I haven't done really anything to it because again, I'm trying to think like a business owner would. Okay. And then I'll show you kind of some things that we plan on doing a little bit in the future. So, if you guys throughout this kind of video, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below, and then I'll go through a little bit later, and I'll be more than happy to do Q&A sessions at the end and just kind of go over everything. All right. So first things first is obviously we created a Google My Business profile, which I recommend everybody should, even if you're an agency owner and you help local business owners. If they do not have this set up, guys, help them set it up. It does not really take much time. And I'm going to actually go through right now and show you everything that we've done that I feel is optimizing the entire profile. And then again, those 3 different things that we're doing on try to doing on a consistent basis that I believe is really helping feed Google and giving them exactly what it is that they want. Okay. Because at the end of the day, Google's only going to show your listing, your website, whatever it is on the platform, as long as you're answering people's questions, which is the queries that they're searching for, right? And if you're getting clicks, if you're getting calls, if you're getting messages, then they know that you're doing a good job and they're going to continue to reward you. Because at the end of the day, that's all they want is for their customers on search to be happy and to have the answers for what they're finding. So again, start a business profile. When you start a business profile, there's a lot of things on here that you're going to start filling out. So if you go over here on the left-hand side to info, first thing is the service area. So what are the different service areas that your business covers? Okay, just literally put everything, put neighborhoods, put cities, counties, anything that you physically can touch or where your customers come from, fill that out under service areas. Business operation hours. So we operate pretty much 24/7 in the car rental business. And that's exactly what I'm giving Google. I mean, from business hours, from when they can communicate with us to delivery and pickup times, it's all 24 hours a day practically. There are times when there's special holidays coming up, and we do have that on here as well for special holidays hours, just to fill that void or that piece of profile information on here on the Google. We have obviously call history on. We have the phone number on here, which goes to high level, which tracks the CRM. So we have all that set up on the back end. We have auto text messages going out and everything like that as well. We have our website, which I will show you here in a little bit after this. We have an appointment link, which just takes them to our Turo profile where they can, go on there and be able to see all the cars that we have. Each product on our business page, including the website, will take them to each individual vehicle listed on Turo as well. So we kind of go a little bit step further and just not take them through the entire profile, but also the individual vehicles that we are, having on there for rent too. Products are literally just those products. If I click on that, it's going to show you all the different vehicles that we have. These are not all the vehicles. Again, I'm trying to think like a local business person. Local business people are not, they don't have time to literally fill everything out to the core. So of course I don't have every vehicle listed. This was listed at the very beginning when I first set it up. And of course, as most business owners, I just don't have the time to go through and fill it out. Okay. So I'm literally showing you guys, you don't have to literally fill everything out to, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Just do as much as you can, but be consistent and you will get rewarded, which I'll show you here in a little bit. Services. So these are all the different services that we provide. Obviously, car rental agency, delivery, pickup, luxury rentals, economy rentals, SUV rentals, and sport car rentals as well. So I was looking through different competitor websites, kind of, their competitor Google My Business profiles, and I was trying to see what other services they provided that I could provide as well. Again, this is kind of our first stab into like the car rental industry. So I just want to make sure that I was giving Google information that was relevant to our niche and what we provide. So I just wanted to look at my competitors just to make sure that I was on the right trail, and which I was. The rest of this information here is just catering to Google. We identify as like Latino, women owned. Obviously, my wife is part of the business, so that's why I put that. Obviously, I'm not a female. Accessibility, wheelchair entrance accessible. Again, we try to list everything in there that we can. Now, at the very end, this was just a short description of the business and, kind of the little, blurb about what we do, who we help, etc. And we actually used Jasper. I was about to say Jarvis, but we used Jasper, the AI writing tool, in order to fill this information out. If you guys don't have Jasper, Jarvis, or, Jasper, it's what it's called now, definitely sign up for it. If you don't sign up for that one, just sign up for any other AI writing tool. It just makes your life a whole lot easier. Okay. And again, opened here. We literally just opened. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary in the business. We opened April 1st, and just, this year. So about just over, a little over 2 months. So after all of your information is filled out, there's actually 4 things that you want to do. 3 things that we're doing consistently. And that 4th thing that we're not doing consistently is the, I'm trying to see, I don't see it on here. But it's the FAQ section, the questions of the business. So if you type your business or any other business and you look at your profile, let me see if this will show it to me. Here we go. So you're going to be able to see this section down here that says questions and answers. Okay. So what I did, and again, this is one of the things along with the products that you see on here. The questions and answers was one of the first things I did when I created my profile. So what I did was I looked at competitors' questions that they were. I looked at competitors' profiles on Google, and I looked at the questions that they were being asked by other people, and I tailored my answers to their questions. Okay, so if you see here, and you can literally, as you own your own profile, you can come on here and you can just click on ask a question and just type a question, hit submit or hit post. And then you as the owner can go back and you can answer your own question. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. So I went through, and this is something that I should be doing at least, every couple of weeks, maybe once a month, is to go and, now that we've serviced over probably 65 different trips that have been completed, there's probably a lot of different questions that I didn't have initially, which are here that I do have now. And I can easily come on here and I can, ask a different question. I can modify my answers and so forth, but there's a lot of things that I can do. So just asking questions, don't be spammy and don't start dropping, all these different keywords in your questions and answers and even your postings, which I'll show you here in a little bit, but just act natural, right? This is, again, try to take your marketing hat out if you are a marketer and just do things as a normal business person would try to do. So after I did the FAQs, again, there's 3 things that we are doing consistently, which helps. And that is posting. So we try to post at least once a week. And that's, I think, bare minimum that you should be posting is at least once a week. Just different things that's going on. We're picking up a car at this, this neighborhood in San Antonio. We just detail this car, so we write about it. We went on a trip and, just outside skirts of San Antonio. So we took a selfie and we just wrote a short little sentence about it. I just detailed one of our cars and I wrote about it. So again, just try to do things as you're doing things in the business. Just, hey, I just did this. Let me just post about it real quick. And this doesn't just apply to Google My Business. It applies to literally every social media channel out there. So there's posts, right? That's number 1. Number 2 is going to be photos. Photos definitely plays a huge role in how many people visit our profile. So I try to do at least 1 photo a day. If not, if not more, if I miss a day, then I'll try to drop like 3 to 4 pictures or a group of pictures in one day. But the pictures definitely do get a lot of views. I think we've had easily over maybe 1,000, 1,500 views from all these different pictures. Some of the photos, I think there was one that maybe 1 or 2 that did get a couple hundred views here towards the very beginning. But pictures are definitely important. People search pictures. We have the ability, at least here within Google My Business, we have the ability to write a description when we are uploading our photos. And last but not least, one of the last important things, but probably one of the most important things, is reviews. Definitely try to get as many reviews as you can. Right now we have about 50. And again, we've completed like 65 trips. So reviews is definitely important. So try to get as many reviews as you can for the business. Obviously, if you don't have anybody, at least maybe friends or family that can vouch for you and your services, that definitely helps as well, just to kind of get the ball rolling. So let me show you some insights as far as what kind of results we've been able to achieve just from literally doing exactly what I've just showed you guys. So in 1 month, we've had over almost 3,100 searches, and that is composed of discovery, people who just find the business just for searching for different products, services, or even categories. We have branded searches as well. And then we have direct searches who people actually type the name of the business in here. And then you can see here, we kind of started off, let me see if it'll show me the quarter. Here we go. So we kind of started off, to be honest, the Google My Business didn't even really kick off until, it said April, but we really didn't start getting any traction until the beginning of May. So I'm just trying to think. I think I did create the business profile on Google April 2nd. No, that was when I put the date of opening of the business, but we actually didn't create the business profile until May 2nd. So it's almost a month after we opened the business. And then from there, we kind of skyrocketed real quick. You'll always typically have that real spike when you first open a business and you start adding stuff to it. And then usually what happens for most business owners is, they're excited. They open it up first. They're like, yeah, we just opened up our business profile. We're going to optimize. We're going to fill as much as we can. And then what happens, right? It just goes, and it just crashes. Just like crypto, just like stock market, right? It's because they're not consistent with keeping it up to date. So as you can see here, that kind of happened here towards the very beginning. It just took a quick downfall. And then again, I'm like, okay, we got to post, we got to do all these little things, the reviews, we got to do the posts, we got to do the pictures on a consistent basis. And we started doing that. And that's when the graph started kind of going up and down and up and down. And you get those big spikes that come back down. But as long as you're consistent with it, just like anything else, you're going to have that growth pattern, which we have absolutely seen. We've had, 1,200 views across search and over 4,000 views across maps. And these are customer actions, visits to the website, requested directions, and then phone calls as well. Now, the phone calls, we've gotten at least probably 20 to 25 phone calls since we've really been pushing Google My Business, which has been about a month now. Even though Google shows you 8, it's been about 20 to 25, which I have it in High Level, which is our CRM that we're using. So not sure why Google doesn't show all of them, but I just want to make clear of that. And then of course we have direction requests, which, to us, it really doesn't pertain. It doesn't matter. And then of course, this is the breakdown of the phone calls. Now, so that kind of takes care of the Google My Business stuff. Now on the search is going to take care of the website. So let me kind of show you real quick what our website looks like. It's txcarrent.com. So on here at the very beginning, I opened up the website. I had a logo. I had no blog articles. I just had the contact link, which honestly, the contact page is blank. Again, I'm thinking like a business owner, right? And I don't have time to just make sure everything's optimized. I may not even have the budget to give to someone so they can finish it. I'm trying to think as much as I can as a local business owner and try to just do the bare minimum that they would. So I put a picture on here at the very beginning. This is all I had was a picture, headline, and then just a quick description and a link that took anyone who went to the website over to our Turo listings. I just now added within the last week a breakdown of every vehicle, because hey, I found some time. Let me go ahead and update my website. So I added a list of all the vehicles, the description of it, and a link to that specific profile on Turo in order for them to book the car. And these are all the cars that we currently have right now on the platform. And then I came down and I was like, okay, let me add a little bit more information, kind of, 3 different reasons why they should rent with us, a testimonial here that we got, and then of course the footer. And all of this was not added up until about a week ago. And then I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and add a subservice page of vehicles. And let me start listing all the different vehicles that we have to see if I could rank for those particular vehicles, rental, in the area that we're in. And I've only done it to the Porsche 718 that we have right now. And literally all I did was just copy and paste the same description that we had over on Turo, and I put it on here as a service page. Now, and again, not thinking like a marketer, not trying to make everything perfect. This literally is from the theme on WordPress, and it doesn't do anything. This is not relevant to anything that we have at all. Again, just trying to mimic as much actions as I can as far as what someone normally would be doing. The only thing I did on here, which I do have on Turo, is kind of a POV driving experience of the 718 when I have my GoPro on my head and I just drove it, and it's like a 20-minute video that I put on YouTube. So other than that, this is what search looks like on Google Search Console, just to give you an idea of what people are searching for, what keywords they're searching, what the click-through rate is, which I think is pretty good. It's almost 10%. It was like 9.79 and it just dropped down to 9.2 today. All the different impressions that we have, the clicks, you can see just from search to the website, besides Google My Business, interactions, but we've had 32 clicks over the last month or so, since May 9th, to the website from just search. So, car rental near me, car rental, San Antonio car rental. We have all these different keywords on here, and all the different impressions that those keywords are generating, along with the number of clicks as well. So I can easily, after about maybe 2-3 months, I can come back and I could say, okay, there's 200 queries that people are typing into Google. Let me now really optimize and just try to figure out what are the top keywords that people are looking for, searching, in order to continue optimizing my website, my profile, and just my entire social media presence as well. So right now there's really no like models or manufacturer car rental queries on here. There is one for Jeep, which is down here towards the very bottom, but we don't have any Jeep rentals on the platform. But there was one impression on that. Mostly everything else are like, cheap car rentals, discount car rentals. There are some economy type of keywords on here. There is Turo car rental San Antonio, but we didn't get any clicks probably because we're not ranking for it just yet. But again, these are just little things that, again, not everything has to be completely perfect in order to, have a good, decent search volume and get people to contact you. We get at least one phone call, maybe 2 phone calls a day. This morning, I actually had 3 phone calls from search in general, or from Google My Business. And one of them, we're probably going to be renting to this individual later on this evening. They're looking for a car for about 2 weeks because theirs is in the shop at the moment. So as far as bookings on the phone, we've booked 2 car rentals just from phone calls over the last month. And we've pretty much stayed consistently booked out. We were completely almost booked out for June, or for May. We're pretty much on par from what I've seen so far from June, from what it was at the end of April, the beginning of May for that month. So I think June is also going to mimic what May brought us as far as revenue goes and profit. And then July, we're pretty much, one of our vehicles is almost booked out for the entire month of July already, which is really good. And then August, September, we've gotten a couple bookings here and there, but nothing really major, nothing to celebrate over. But, I could definitely see that just from all the clicks, all the interactions from the website, from Search Console, from the Google My Business profile, from the phone calls, it's definitely helped keep the business, where it was for last month. And I could definitely see it, either matching that or also growing for this month as well. So again, it doesn't take much effort to really, have success and see success on Google. You also, if you're a local business owner, you really don't even have to pay an SEO agency to do what I just showed you guys. It's pretty easy. I know a lot of SEO agencies who charge a couple grand a month, and this is literally all they're doing for you guys. They're not even doing half the stuff that they're telling you. And I'll just be honest, because I've been in this industry for a long, long time, and a couple people might get pissed on here, but it is what it is. So let me just go ahead and go through a couple of different comments and answer those for you guys. Drew, can I see your Google My Business page? Yeah, I just showed you guys. Thomas with fire. Appreciate it, Thomas. William, what's up, Beast? What is going on, William? And MD, Google is death now, which is not the case, so I wouldn't listen to that individual. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll stay on for about another minute. If I don't see anything, that I'll end this live stream. But if you guys like this type of little training out of the blue that I did, give me hearts, give me thumbs up, or leave some comments and let me know if you guys appreciate it. And I'll definitely continue just pushing more of this content. So Christian, links versus click-through rate. So let me go to Google Search Console and show you. So Christian, actually you say, so obviously the click-through rate's right here, right? So this is click-through rate on Google Search Console. Let me know what you mean about links. Just not sure what you mean about that. If you're talking about if we've done any kind of link building, we've done literally nothing else other than what I've showed you guys here. So I literally last night, actually 2 nights ago, I just opened up our Facebook business page, and I started posting a couple pictures on there, a couple reels, things like that. I haven't even linked anything on the website or GMB to Facebook. We haven't done anything else. No other social media, no Instagram, no TikTok, Nothing else. It's mainly just been Google Search Console, the basic website that we have, and of course the Turo platform as well. John, late to the party. No problem, John. You can always watch the replay as soon as this is done. And if you do, let me know if you have any questions after that. And Justin, can't wait for the replay. Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it, Justin. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions or if you're watching the replay, let me know. Again, any questions that are asked, I'll be more than happy to come back and do a reply. And if you guys have anything else regarding local business marketing or anything that you would love for me to come live, show you guys, feel free to drop a request in the comments below, and I will do my best to come through. I'll try to do this at least maybe once or twice a week. And of course, I have different other groups that I plan on doing the same thing too. But on that, guys, enjoy your weekend. Have a great time, and I will catch you guys soon.